Welcome to Love and Home with Solushola, where we build godly homes, one child at a time. Now I'll be talking about focusing on their heart and not just their behavior. Focusing on their heart and not just their behavior. As a Christian parent, it is easy to correct behaviors, but if we stop there, we miss the right assignment, and that is the heart. Now, good behavior isn't the goal. We want all obedient, respectful kids, but parenting is more than behavior. It is more than behavior management. It's about heart transformation. 1 Samuel 6:17. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord look at the heart. Now, what focusing on the heart look like? When your child lies, don't just say, don't lie. Ask, what made you afraid to tell the truth? Now, let me repeat that again. I said, when your child lies, don't just tell your child, don't lie. But what you should ask the child is, what is it that made you afraid to not to tell the truth? So when they disobey, don't just shout. Ask what was going on inside you. What was going on inside you. Luke 6:45. A good man brings good things out of the good store. Out of the good store up in his heart. For the mouth speaketh what the heart is full of. So their actions are symptoms. Their heart is a source. So don't just shout at them whenever they misbehave. Don't just punish, just start beating them, caning them. Ask them, what was going on in your heart? Why did you behave that way? Find out about them first, because their actions are symptoms and their heart is the source. Now, you can't change your child's heart, but you can shape it. You can guide it. And most of all, you can pray for it. You can't change your child's heart, but you can shape it. You can guide it. And most of all, you can pray for it. Proverbs 4:23. Guide your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Behavioral change without heart change is temporary. It's temporary, you know but a changed heart produces lasting fruit. And that is the reason why you should dwell more on the heart and not on the behavior. If the heart is not changed and the behavior is changed, that is temporary. You know, the child can still go back because he doesn't even know the reason. There is no personal encounter why the child changed. He just changed that behavior because you punished him, or because you shouted at him, or because you caned him. He doesn't really have a genuine reason, why that behavior, why you are even punishing him, or why you should change that behavior. And that's the reason why you should concentrate more on the change, on a heart change. So because behavioral change without a heart change is temporary, but a change heart produces lasting fruit. Now, you are not just raising a child who behave well in the public. You are raising a disciple of Christ whose heart honors God in the private. You are not just raising a child who behave well in the public, but you're raising a disciple of Christ whose whose heart honors God in the private. So focus less on the appearances and more on the unseen soul. Focus less on the behavior and more on the hearts. So how can you do this? As I said, let there be love, let there be connectivity. Pray the more for the child. Don't shout, don't start beating, don't inflict anger and all manner of things that focuses on behavior, but do things that focuses more on the heart. Praying, opening the scripture, showing love, discipline with love, with connection, showing reason, following the step of discipline. You know, with this, you will be able to, you know, get the child's heart changed. Now, if this blesses you, I will love you to like, to share, and subscribe to Love and Hope with Olushola for more godly parenting truth. Thank you.